In June 2019, I took to the road to ask people from all over the country about their dreams. I thought I would be learning about them, but I'm also learning about myself.
Well, I think ever since I was a kid, I've always wanted to help people, Like, I have a big heart and I feel for people, and I feel like if there's something we can do, we should really do it. Always find a way to help others.
This is Israa, and she has agreed to answer the 3 dream questions. Are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay. The first question is Israa, is what are your hopes and dreams? What your visions for the future or whatever?
Well, my dream is to help people all around the world as much as I can. I want to have the power to actually help the people in need. That's why I'm actually going into nursing. Nurses obviously help people. That's why I have the job that I have now, because Hype brings people together and always welcoming others, and I feel like there's a correlation there.
So tell me about Hype just for a second. What is it?
So Hype actually it's a foundation that welcomes everyone and is brings them together, the basketball tournaments, all these different activities that we have here. I feel like it really brings a community together and makes it a better place. So there's a correlation there with nursing because it helps people too. And I feel like that's mine.
You have an interest in medicine as well?
Yeah, I do.
And so this idea of helping other people, did that come from your community, the way your parents brought you up, or your maybe some type of religious belief, or is it just something that's always been in Israa?
Well, I think ever since I was a kid, I've always wanted to help people, I have a big heart and I feel for people, and I feel like if there's something we can do, we should really do it. Always find a way to help others.
Okay. And are there any other hopes or dreams that you might have? If you had a magic wand and you could just touch the earth, is there any changes you'd like to see?
Oh, yeah.
What might be one of those?
A lot of them. Peace, of course, world peace. I feel like that's really important. Maybe everyone can be nicer to each other. Maybe we can get more done like that. If I could.
Does that kind of motivate what you're doing?
Yeah, of course. If I could cure everyone's sickness, cure cancer, of course.
You do that too.
Of course.
I'm wondering about growing up. You're in the United States here, and you were born here. You're born in the United States, and as you've grown up, is there things that have changed for you as you were growing up, or do you have some ideas about what you wanted to do when you were a little girl? You said you've always wanted to help people, but do you remember any things you wanted to be when you were a little girl?
Yeah. When I was a little girl, I actually wanted to be a teacher. Yeah. I wanted to help others also, teach them, I always liked the idea of teaching little kids and stuff. But as I got older, my older sister actually went into nursing, and I feel like that really inspired me because I saw the way she came home from work, told us all these stories, It really, really, really inspired me to go into nursing, and that's why I am.
So now you're into nursing.
Yes.
Now, if you could go back, I've said that already, and give yourself, if you could go back and give yourself some advice from now, you know what you know now, and you could go back and talk to your 12 or 13-year-old self, what advice would you give yourself? Is there something that you wish you would have known earlier, or something that you think all 12 and 13-year-olds ought to know?
It gets harder, but you should never give up.
Never give up?
As hard as it gets, don't ever give up.
Okay.
Because it'll get easier. It's going to get harder before it gets easier. So I would tell myself that.
Okay. Now, one more. I've got another. Has anything else come up for you during the interview, during this process of thinking about your goals and your dreams and stuff? Is there anything else that comes up for you about maybe the world or something? Do you have just something that you thought of while we were talking?
Well, yeah. In the future, I mean, we don't know how the world's going to be. I mean, change from 10 years ago till now, maybe the next 10 years it's going to be dramatic change. We never know what's going to happen. But I know, like, my goals and dreams are always going to be the same, no matter what.
Helping people.
Of course.
And I'm going to ask it one more time. Did that came from just the way you are, or do you feel like your environment has affected that? Is it okay if I ask you about your belief system a little bit? Is that okay?
Yeah.
So is your belief system played into this? You're Muslim, is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you think that's affected it a little bit, or?
Of course. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, my beliefs, it's always like good to help others, you know. It's always good to do good for the community, good to other people, you know. Once you do good, good comes back to you. That's what I believe.
And this whole hype is just about interfaith, interracial, everything. Everybody gets together.
Everyone comes together. It's just a happy place, a happy environment, and I just love being here.
I think we ought to get all of the senators and congressmen to come here and do
a
little one-on-one, little
course.
basketball or something. It would be kind of fun, because I think you have a very beautiful thing going here. Thank you, Israa.
Thank you.
Okay.